Alright, so take 4 or 5, who knows. Anyway, so here's my daily Scorpio read that I didn't turn into this whole long complicated thing. And so I just thought I'd post it because it was pretty interesting. And it started off with me just being nosy, wondering what was going on in my DM's connection. I wanted to compare it to other tarot readings, saying, oh, you got a new beginning coming, and blah, blah, blah. And, meanwhile, I'm, like, seeing freaking nothing. And then it turned into, like, this whole long story. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so I wanted to be nosy and see what DM was thinking about. And it turns out he's got his Ace of Swords hat on, which is, he's got some mental clarity, and he's been thinking about his Queen of Cups, which is a Scorpio energy, or a Scorpio Pisces, or Cancer, water energy. And I want to know more about that, so I clarified it with my Pagan Cats tarot cards. And we got the Lover's card, and Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, and Emperor. And the Lover's card, of course, is about a decision that needs to be made. Something that makes you happy and confident in your lifestyle. And then we got Knight of Pentacles, which, of course, is a slow ass. Someone who's just too careful, tiptoeing so slow he's not moving. Ace of Wands, opportunity to take that fresh, new, exciting action. And this Emperor, who, is a boss, and, he's in charge of building his own structures and processes to encourage his life and prosperity and stability, and all his decisions made for his greatest good, which also benefits the collective's highest good. But instead, we've got this Knight of Swords showing up with the Devil. And this is someone who acts decisively but impulsively when dealing with ideas or systems or communicating. And this Devil energy also showing Capricorn. This is someone who is making a choice, action, or staying in a situation that is contrary to his own best interest. Doing something that turns into something that isn't supposed to be. Living falsely. And so I pulled some basic Le Mans cards or Rider-Waite deck cards. And first thing that showed up was this Scorpio card, and then the next was the Knight of Pentacles, which is Scorpio and Capricorn, and Ace of Wands, and so I kind of had it read out a little more. So it just kind of became the first row was Scorpio, second was Capricorn, Scorpio versus Capricorn, and then the third is the overall energy that I'm in right now. And, I've got 10 of Cups and the Page of Wands. Like, the overall energy over the reading. Like, I wanted to know about the exciting offer of... What is a wand? Page of Wands. Someone learning something about willpower, inspiration, or passion, and a happy home. And so I clarified the Scorpio card up here with my secret tarot cards. And we've got 4 of Wands, 5 of Swords, and King of Cups. And in this deck, 4 of Wands is about agreements and prosperity. 5 of Swords is about dishonor, infamy, and being exiled. And King of Cups, in this deck, it's It's a patron. It's, financial backing, I guess. It also can mean a person of like a man of emotional maturity, but they come across as pretty cold. A Scorpio card, as always, rebirth and transformation through times of pain. And I'm apparently in my Nine of Cups energy, which is just self-satisfaction, granting my own wishes. And with this Nine of Cups, I clarified it with the Harmonious Tarot, and I use those as my little clarifiers. We've got Emperor here and Two of Wands. And this Two of Wands is basically a decision that was not being made or action being taken. So I went ahead and put on my Emperor hat, and I went ahead and made my own. I called my own shots, and I'm pretty smug about it. And I feel pretty victorious over here. And I clarified what I felt victorious about with the Knight of Wands. And in this deck, it's about departure and saying goodbye to unrest and basically lack of choice and impatience by just kind of standing in my own truth and calling my own shots. And my work situation is Three of Pentacles. And I clarified my Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is, of course, collaborating with others and creating synergies to achieve big results. Balancing the wisdom of the experts and meshing it with new ideas of my own. And I clarified it with my Pagan Cats tarot deck. Two of Wands and Five of Wands. And Two of Wands, a conflict between heart and mind. And Five of Wands is a victory tinged with defeat, which is kind of, it's a heartbreaking win. I had to let the Divine Masculine go, but within letting him go, I found freedom to go ahead and manifest my own destiny instead of waiting on a dude that can't make up his mind. So, investigating this Knight of Pentacles energy, I clarified that with the Harmonious deck with my little clarifier there. And I got the, what do I got there? What is that, my Emperor card? Nope, that's the Strength card. And he does have a Leo moon sign, because he's not really being very strong or very lion-hearted right now. I'm being kind of pussy about it. But anyway, so I clarified this Knight of Pentacles with the Secret Tarot deck and Devil energy right here. And in his Devil energy, let's see. I know it's so long I had to make notes. So it starts out with the Devil card, and then it's followed by the Two of Cups in reverse. Further clarified by the Two of Wands and the Moon card, as always. And in this deck, the Devil is, really, this is a superficial dude. And, he's charming, but really he's just full of excess everything. Excess charm, excess hair gel, excess, just too much. Kind of like a mask to cover up whatever fakeness. And we got a Two of Cups in reverse, which is not a couple. They're not united. No union for them. And this Two of Wands, which is just uneasiness. He feels uncertain. He feels uneasy. He feels miserable. And that is followed by the Moon card, which is, as always, delusions and deceit and just overall a hidden agenda. And it's become a 10 of Wands, which is a big, fat, heavy burden. So as we're checking out Capricorn over here, I got King of Cups. And I clarified that with the 8 of Pentacles, which is somebody who is hard at work. I guess he's covering up his emotions with work, because he's got some 3 of Swords action going, which is betrayal. So I guess either somebody's cheated on him, or he's thinking about how bad he cheated and ghosted my ass. And he's sitting over here, you know, with all these swords in his back. 10 of Swords. And I clarified that with the 5 of Cups down there, which is pretty much crying over spilt milk. But his work situation is where he finds his respite. And he is actually doing pretty good at work. He's in 4 of Swords. He's reached some kind of milestone there. And he's recharging his batteries, and he's clearing his mind by doing work. Pagan Cat, clarifying it. He's got 7 of Pentacles, and he's appraising the results of his work and efforts, and he got the Sun card underneath that, and he's having a happy time. That's his happy place, is going to work. And that's where he finds mental clarity and great joy. So there's something positive going on for him, and I mean, that's like cool though. So he's got something happy going on for him. There's that. So, clarifying how I feel right now is pretty Ace of Cups. I clarified it. I wanted to investigate this Ace of Cups. What kind of cup of love am I offering myself? And let's see. I'm using my secret tarot deck, and I got, what is this, 5 of Wands? Where is this? 5 of Wands, and then I've got some 3 of Wands, and the Lovers. And then I clarified it with my Harmonious deck. So there's 5 of Wands. So I'm training, preparing, and I'm practicing. You know, obviously practicing my tarot cards. Because I feel stupid in front of a camera. I'm so bad at being in front of a camera. But I'm practicing. I'm trying. 3 of Wands, which is resourcefulness. And I'm being decisive, at least. I'm continuing on and finding joy in that. With the Lover's card. That is a test of choice and a decision time in a relationship. I've decided to give that the X. I'm just going to focus on me. Giving myself some love. I'm, letting other people give me some love. With my Queen of Swords here. What is this? Queen of Swords right there? Yep. There's such tiny little writing there. So, Queen of Swords. I am just frank. Just call me Frank. Haha. No, I'm just blunt and to the point, and I'm clear-headed and reasoning, and I'm having spiritual clarity with it. With my High Priestess card. And I am starting my own Fool's Journey. And I clarified my Fool's Journey with Ace of Wands. And this is, for this deck, is courage, energy, growth, and fertility, passionate beginnings. And I am giving my own judgment and working on that. I clarified the judgment cards with the 7 of Pentacles. And that is just basically being patient and mature. And through that, I am getting my spiritual enlightenment, you know? I'm reaping my karmic rewards and just overall getting blessed by the universe for doing so with my spiritual awakening. And this, for my work situation, or what I'm working towards, I got Page of Wands, which is a free spirit. I'm finding passion for life again. And I'm filled with new ideas and a feeling of creative restlessness. It's a strong pull towards using these newfound ideas to start my own new life. A spiritual path is opening up before me. And I wanted to know about the spiritual path, so I clarified it with, let's see, I got my pagan kitty cat cards. That is my Queen of Swords right up there. Queen of Wands, followed by a Chariot. Apparently I'm in my own chariot. So this Queen of Swords, this is someone who is caring and helping others explore their own ideas and their own belief systems and their own ways of communicating with people. And then I also got Queen of Wands here, and that's someone who enjoys helping others regarding exploring, exercising their own free will, living life how they want to, their passions, and what inspires them. And then I drew the Chariot card, using your will to triumph in difficult circumstances and finding success in these difficulties. So, once again, it's like finding triumph through your heartache. It's making it work for you, which apparently I got up here too. So that's confirmation that I am finding triumph somehow and success through my heartache. And then I have this little pile of cards over here. Let's see. What do I got over here? I don't know. I guess this is just like, I guess I wanted to see how my family is doing. Like, me and my girls. What's our situation? Or how do we feel right now? And apparently, me and my girls, well, we're in our Two of Cups in reverse, which is we're not united. And I'm not going to cry. But I'm not gonna cry. I'm gonna look at my notes instead so I don't cry. But yeah, we're still not, together yet. And hopefully I'll start being able to send them messages soon. But I'm trying to manifest something here with my Magician card. I don't know what yet, but I am having some conflict. And I'm in my Knight of Swords energy. And eventually I'm going to have some success with the Six of Wands. So overall, with me and my girls, we're not in union yet, but I'm sending them messages through this. And I'm trying to manifest something here to get myself out of the conflict and turmoil I'm having right now. Because I miss them. I miss you very much, Celeste and Sadie and Fiona. But eventually we'll have our Six of Wands, which is victory. And, in my own home environment, I wanted to check out what was going on. And I got my Black Plague cards. And let me see, what do I got here? Ugh. If I can get up. Let's see, we got the Hangman. And I clarified that with the Knight of... What is this? Knight of Wands. Why is Knight of Wands? Let me look at this. I gotta look at my notes. Where are my notes? Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. Alright, yeah. Alright, so this Hangman energy, which is basically... in this deck, it's long. Because my home situation is so tedious. It's sacrifice. It's living a suspended life. I feel half alive. It's like a holding pattern, needing to change and transition. It's not a positive mindset or a way of life. It's apathy and boredom. Events with uncertain outcomes. A period of respite between significant phases of life or events. I guess I'm readjusting and trying to find some restitution. Efforts may be in vain to hurry things along, so I just kind of have to surrender to divine timing. Because new life forces are approaching. And also, interestingly, in that deck, it also signifies an unappreciated person. And the Knight of Wands. What? Knight of Wands? What does it say in my notes right here? I lost it. Knight of Wands. Come on, Mona. What do you know? What do you know about Knight of Wands? I had it written down. That's what I know. Knight of Wands, someone acting quickly out of strong will, inspiration, and passion to get out of this situation. And that's followed by Temperance. Now, the Temperance card in this deck, it signifies a highly regarded person, which I thought was pretty cool. Like, I'm highly regarded. Cool. And its accomplishment reached through self-control, frugality, patience, and heeding one's spiritual guidance, harmony. A person with no excessive tendencies. Ha yeah. I don't go to excess with anything. Using one's own resources to weather the storm and reaping spiritual rewards. It's someone who's a good influence. And I clarified that. I was like, let's clarify that. And I got the Magician card. And in the Kitty Cat deck, let's see the Magician card, Kitty Cat deck. Kitty Cat. Oh, I gotta turn the page. Kitty Cat cards, the Magician. This is using the skills and resources you have, including your understanding of how the world works to achieve your goals. And at the bottom I further clarified that with, once again, Judgment, which is confirmation about the other judgment I had there, which is hearing a call that pulls you out of the old ways or a dead situation into a new one, often with a spiritual aspect, being invited to live at a higher level and free oneself from their bondage. And we got the 9 of Coins, which is accomplishment. Just because of your discernment, discretion, foresight, and eventually reaching emotional safety. Feeling secure with yourself. Reaching your optimum results because you were careful instead of impulsive. And that was followed by a Page of Wands, which is a bearer of important news, an emissary, a stranger with good intentions, which is somebody who is a potential new friend. And I don't know, it's always good to be the bearer of good news instead of bad news. Because at the end of the day, we all want to reach that judgment where we did a good job and now we get to manifest our blessings. So, I guess eventually I'll be reaching this 10 of Cups, this happy home. So, I guess that's it. So, we said goodbye to Divine Masculine because he's not really going anywhere. And ain't nobody got time for that. We got stuff to do. And I'm going to get my 6 of Wands. And I'm going to get my Chariot. And, I'm coming in with, hopefully good news. So I guess I love you girls. I love you, Sadie. I love you, Celeste. And I love you, Fiona. And I'll be making a Pisces and an Aries video very soon. I am having some weird thing where I try to... My phone keeps breaking every time I try to make a video. I don't know what that's about. But I'm going to have to upload this to Subway. But here's to all of us. Looking forward to the 6 of Wands victory parade. And I'm working as fast as I can. I love you girls very much.